The competition was just relentless. We always had someone snapping at our heels. It was really a fight between us and V&B. They're a slightly newer evolution of our boat, and it was amazing. We were just within a couple of miles of each other the whole way around, so we had an amazing battle.
Take us back to the start. Great, fantastic day. Good wind, good start. How was your start?
The start was just incredible. I mean, firstly, just to be at the start line of a Fastnet is something unique, and I think the whole team just really appreciated going out there and being a part of such an incredible event. We got a really good start at the squadron end of the line, and it was really quite difficult with some of the open 60s because they were sailing short-handed, and we nearly collided with a couple of them because they were sort of coming through the fleet and overtaking us. So we had to be really careful not to have a collision in those early stages, because then you could potentially be out of the race. But yeah, it was nice to get out of the Solents, and then we really knew that the Fastnet had begun.
The design of the boat means that it's not particularly comfortable, I think would be the term, going upwind. It's very wide at the transom, so it's quite noisy.
Oh, you just get a punishing when you're going upwind, and the sea doesn't even have to be that big, but because the boat's so wide, it's very flat. When every wave you hit, it just sends a shock all the way through the boat. So sleeping is very, very difficult. It was nice actually in the slightly calmer waters after Land's End because we could get a bit of sleep. But even then it was difficult because the wind was changing all the time, and you really had to be on the ball as to exactly when you got a shift, and you had to really just tack, within a minute after the shift to really get all those advantage. But I really think the team pushed the boat to its maximum potential the whole way around the course. I think we made the most of every opportunity. And we were screaming downwind after the Fastnet. It was so nice to just put up the spinnaker after 2-3 days of upwind and then head back to the finish at an incredible rate.
Nice work, guys!
We're very pleased with second. Yeah, we would have liked to for sure win the Fastnet. But we're up against some really close competition. We were quite content that we really maximised our potential, and we'll definitely be back in the next edition to try and better our current result.